All right, we're going to bust some more myths today. They tell you you want to be on a low-fat diet because you want to avoid high cholesterol, you want to avoid heart disease, atherosclerosis, and that's totally wrong. We want to focus on the quality of the fat that we are eating. We want to stick to stearic acid, in other words, saturated fat. It's the seed oils and the polyunsaturated fatty acids that are actually oxidizing, causing peroxynitrate and damage to the mitochondria, not allowing you to use the glucose and causing the damage to the vascular system and causing diabetes. Another one, fruit. Fruit causes insulin resistance. No, it doesn't. We have different GLUT receptors, some for glucose and some for fructose. So actually, if you have some glucose and some fructose, you're going to be able to absorb that sugar, especially when you cut out those seed oils, and you're able to optimize your mitochondria and utilize that glucose. And actually, there's a doctor who gave diabetics sugar, and in that study where he gave sugar, he reversed the diabetes. His theory is that if you are expelling sugar in the urine, that if you replace it, it can cure diabetes. And it worked. I wouldn't go trying it, but you could cause some serious issues. But there's a doctor who had the guts to do it, and he proved otherwise. Taking iron. I have low iron. I need to take iron. Well, that's nonsense because excess iron oxidizes. We want to find out why is there unbound iron and get you to bind your copper to the iron to make the hemoglobin. As simple as adding retinol, forms of retinol. That will do the trick and help you transport the copper to bind to the iron so it's not oxidizing and causing hydroxyl radicals and creating adrenal fatigue and feeding bacteria. Vitamin D. The new thing is to give you a high amount of vitamin D to increase the deciliters per milliliter. But too much vitamin D causes calcification in the arteries. And vegetables are a superfood. Yes, vegetables contain a lot of the minerals and a lot of the vitamins that we actually need, right? But the problem with it is they also generally contain lipopolysaccharides and they also usually contain oxalates. So it's anti-nutrients. And they bind to the minerals and don't allow them to be used. They cause damage to the microbiome in the gut and create leaky gut. There's ways we can get around it, how you prepare the vegetables as far as cooking them long enough, boiling them, that will take out some of those compounds. But at the end of the day, they aren't as good as they're touted to be.